It was like you were in my back pocket. Without you, I wouldn't have had the strength to say, right, this is my moment. This is my time. This is about time.
The power to do things and to get the proof was necessary for me. Going across the country seemed like a financial, what are you doing? But it was proof that we are powerful leaders. We are powerful people.
I really just want to thank you for the opportunity to rewire your brain. I was valuing things related to what I really want to do.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to Sing by Numbers Live, that nerdy music talk show. We go live every Wednesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and we talk about music. We talk about all the musical mathematical magic that exists, the formulas that exist. We get really nerdy. I'm really excited to be here today. I actually had a special guest planned and it didn't work out, so today, I have a plan for you to talk about thirds specifically, but I invited people. If you haven't been here before, you can come to singbynumbers.com/live. If you're watching on Instagram, come and join us over there. And if you wanted to join us on the stage, I invited a couple people to come to singbynumbers.com/stage. And this gives us an opportunity to have a conversation IRL. We already have 2 guests, so get ready and introduce Stan and Stoph to the building. What is up, my people? Wait, can I hear you?
What's up, Mamba Number?
Hey!
Whoa.
What's going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, so welcome to Sing by Numbers Live. This is a place where I created this space so that we could just get really nerdy. As you guys may know, I don't know if actually I'm not sure if either of you know this, but I've created an online music academy called Sing by Numbers, where we're actually teaching singers the language of music so that they can communicate with their producers, they can communicate with their band members, they can communicate with each other, they can understand what the musicians are saying at rehearsal when they're like, yo, go hit the floor. And the singer would understand what that means. So this is a language that all musicians already speak. It is the language that has made it so that I could tour the world for the past 20 years, so that I could buy a house. I actually own 2 homes because I sing, and I sing well because I know my number system. And a lot of singers are fantastic singers, and they're out here in these streets, you know, killing it, have incredible careers, but they still have these moments where they're like, I hope nobody knows that I don't know what I'm talking about right now because they don't know their number system. So that's the goal. That's the goal of Sing by Numbers. And so I'm so glad that both of you joined me today. Tell me, Stan, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you a musician, a singer, both? What's your vibe? Hold up. I can't hear you at all. Are you muted? Okay, we're going to start with Stoph while Stan works out the microphone. Okay, wait, you're not muted. Say something. But Stoph, when you speak, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
He might have to check his mic settings.
I love technology. Always and forever. By the way, that was 876-545. Just so you know. What up, Stoph? Dude.
What's up?
Great to see you.
Come on,
Tell the people about you. Introduce yourself.
Stoph Malone, the pink one, here to support Sing by Numbers Live, guys. The pink one, the Pink Fantasy. You can catch that everywhere. Just type in the Pink Fantasy, type in Stoph Malone. You will embrace yourself into the Pink Fantasy.
Okay, tell us about the Pink Fantasy. Is this your record? Is this your whole world? Is this your ecosystem? What's the Pink Fantasy?
Correct, it is. You are correct. You literally are correct, you know. And when God said, you know, we are created in his image, I really took that understanding of being a creator super serious, you know.
Hallelujah.
So being able to like create my own universe where no matter how someone else defines me, I'm able to define myself inside of my own source code with God. So that's the Pink Fantasy. The Pink Fantasy is the last real place on earth, you know, if you even know what this place is.
Oh,
So
I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with you. I have been obsessed with you since the day that we met.
shout
I'm
out
really,
Andrea.
yeah,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out to
yeah,
Drea. Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah.
for that
Can you hear me
introduction.
now?
Yes, we got you. Welcome,
Okay,
Stan.
okay.
Okay, welcome. How you doing? Tell us about
I'm,
yourself.
I'm good. I'm just a little bit east of Houston, Texas, and I sing and learning some guitar, some keys, and just to want to be able to, like you said, communicate with the band, communicate, learn, pick up on songs faster.
Yes.
Uh, just navigate.
Amen. It's so important. So I'm glad that you're here. So I heard you say that you're picking up guitar, you're a singer, so you're beginning into the instrumentalist journey of your musicianship.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
as you've started to study in those realms, are you noticing numbers showing up more in patterns? Have you gotten to that point where they're sharing the numbers of the chords, for instance, or are you still actually learning
Exactly.
the deep theory of it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know a little bit of theory, but I do know, the number system a little,
Okay.
and just knowing by where the main note is, and
Mhm.
that's the one,
Amen.
and then
That's
you
right.
can move it around in different keys. It doesn't matter.
That's exactly true. That's the whole point of Sing by Numbers is it takes away your need to know all of the theory and it makes it so that you can still, sit at the big table and play with the big boys, and really navigate in a real way. So it's a funny concept that has been a bit challenging for me to share, like the why of it. I know the depth, I know the importance, but I think that my biggest challenge is like inviting people in and letting them understand like what's really at stake, like what could actually transform. Because it's a case by case situation. So for you, Stan, where did you start learning your numbers?
Well, I've taken up a piano. It's, uh, it's called Hear and Play, and he's big on numbers. The Hear and Play guy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think I've seen his ads.
Mm-hmm. Hear and Play,
Cool.
and choir director. He's a old school type of way back in the old days in the 70s and stuff, and he uses the numbers. He's always telling us you got the 1 to 3 to 5, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So that's been my main introduction to it, and I just want
supported
to
you?
control it better. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say control it, in what
I
way
mean,
is it
like
control?
be like just everyday thing, not use the tools available is what I'm getting at.
So in Sing by Numbers, we're drilling. So it's just like repetition, right? So
Exactly.
to become a master, you get to put your 10,000 hours in. So if we're going to start with Sing by Numbers, I made the course so that you could watch the video, but you can download the audio. You could take it in the car, in the shower, on your way to bed. That's a great place to like drill it in and start memorizing. And the whole point is to sort of rewire your brain so that you're making these new neural pathways that every time you hear an interval, you can recognize it. So you can say, oh, that was a third apart, but maybe in the scale, it was a 3 to a 5. It was the number 3 to the number 5, which is a third apart. But you would have a deep understanding of that. I have a deep understanding of that. And it's sort of in my body now. It's embodied in me. So that's what I'm trying to share. That's the wealth I'm sharing. How about you, Staff? Have you got any number system histories?
Honestly, like this is the hardest part. Like, and you're such a master because as you're talking, like I know how to get away. Like,
Right.
I know how to get by. Like I've been singing so long that I know how to get by, and I know how to hit. Like I know how to harmonize, but I can tell you like I have certain tricks like to know what the fourth is. Like I'll do the trick. Dun, 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 and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll be like, okay. But like on the spot, that is so challenging. When somebody says like, yo, dude, go a third up. I literally have to be like, well, what's the root? And I go like, and then I'll start like from whatever that is. But like
Great. Well, that's
I
great.
have to like go behind the scenes in my head first.
Totally. Yes, exactly. So
Come back.
we give those cheat codes inside of Sing by Numbers. We're like, okay, for instance, if you're looking for a third, I can give you a few cheat codes right now. So because today's episode is supposed to be surrounding the third. So are you ready? Are you ready? The drum roll is happening. Okay. Thirds. Feel like making love. You know that one?
The whole light went off.
You don't know this song?
You mean like black?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Al Green?
No.
Oh.
Watch it when I turn Here it goes. Walking in the dark, the third. In the world through the day. Yeah. That's right. Feel like making love to you. That's right. Feel like making dreams come true. Oh, baby. Okay. That's a third.
Okay,
Strolling
so
in the park, in a restaurant, when you're touching me. Feel like making love. If you know that song, you have a third in your pocket at all times.
different arrangement. That was
Hey, can
That's
I
like
get another third
D'Angelo.
one? Yeah, that is the
Like
D'Angelo one.
That's like the D'Angelo meets Roberta Flack version.
I got you.
I toured with Roberta for 13 years, and
Wow. Nice.
and I love to do that song in her honor. But the way that D'Angelo put that thang thizzle on it, we gotta.
You didn't
know,
play with
D'Angelo.
Bette Midler, did you? Did you tour with Bette Midler?
I never did, but you know what's so funny is my mother, who toured with Little Richard and Bon Jovi and Bryan Adams and Marvin Gaye, is like a real life Bette Midler. My mother's Ginger. She's been referred to as Bette Midler in her energy so many times. My whole life, I was like, oh, I have a Bette Midler mom. So no, I would love to tour with Bette. She is such a goat. But I have not yet.
Well,
had
that was a background singer that years ago I saw her on a special, and she was with.
I had a
Bette
little
Midler. Yeah,
doppelganger.
kind of sort of.
All right.
Good.
I have a couple other third cheat codes for you. Stand by. Because they escape my mind this minute. But the third is the most important interval. Like if you do nothing but focus on the third, you will get so much out of it. Okay, so here's a couple that start on the three. Are you ready? Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Do you know it?
Yes.
Mama.
So is that Dead? Is that the one?
That's
It's starting on
Queen,
three.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Life had just begun. Okay, that one's not ringing bells. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
Oh no, I know it.
Okay, here's one. I just want you close, where we can stay forever. You can be sure. So I just want you close. That's your third. In your pocket. You're welcome.
Yep.
So if you know where you are, you could just, you don't have to mute out stuff. Share the wealth. Let us hear your pink fantasy paradise voice. Come on.
Yeah, but like I am, but at the same time, I just wanted to make sure because it's like starting with a third, even that concept of starting with a third versus starting from the root and going to a third, right? That's just
Okay.
such a different mind for me. Like you're
Okay,
like,
I got another one. I got another
Okay.
one for you. This one starts on the one. It's an old school record now because we showing our age, but y'all best to know this one. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Come on. Come on.
Righteous Brothers.
so
Yes, Unchained Melody. No,
Great.
no.
okay.
Stop. Come on.
Look,
man.
look, look, look.
All right.
That's
Do
how
you
bad
know-
I am.
Do you know?
Mm.
Dee, 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 wee, boy.
Okay. The lion song.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
Lion.
Okay.
Your
see.
voice never gets tired.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So like, oh my. But where do we start? Like, I mean, that's the one.
That's the
Where
one.
the hell?
The my
Okay.
is the three. So it's a perfect third.
Oh my.
There you go.
That's. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my. Oh my.
hmm
That's okay. Shit, okay, we'll try.
You got it.
We'll use that. We'll put that in the pocket for you.
Put that in the pocket. I love that you had the cheat code for dun 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 dun. It's the same as Here Comes the Bride. That's your fourth, right? That's a great fourth
Oh.
cheat code. I use that all the time. If you're looking for the 4, you can just Here Comes the Bride it. Yep, you got it. See, we got folks on the Instagram. Come over here, y'all. Sing by
Come
Number.
into the live, guys.
Come in here.
Let's go.
Come and join us over here. You can come to singbynumbers.com/stage and even join us on the stage and be in the conversation now. You know that's the real magic now. Okay. So the third. So the next big thing with the third is we want to decide, are we in major or minor? So this is how you approach analyzing a song and like how you approach building up this muscle. We're always looking for the root, the one, right? Home. That's the first step. And the way that I advise or suggest that folks do that is you look at the bass line first. Almost like 99% of the time, the bass line is like, here's your one. It's handing it to you on a silver platter, like, you're welcome. It's usually incredibly generous. So it's usually dancing around the one, it's starting on the one, or it's landing on the one. And you always kind of, you feel like you landed at home once the bass line hits the one. So that's a great way to search for it. Some songs are ambient and don't have a strong bass line. And of course, those outliers are a different formula. But in general, like if you think about Patrice Rushen, Forget Me Nots. Boom, 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 you know what I mean? Can you hear it? Can you hear which one feels like, Sing it back. Sing me the one.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, ba doom, boom, ba boom, ba doom, doom, ba doom, 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 ba da boom, 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 ba da ba da ba da, ba da boom,
Boom.
You got it.
Boom, boom.
Stop. You got it. Dum da dum bum 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 bum. That is our one. Oh, you remind me. That's a great one. Oh my gosh. You remind me. Now that is a third interval. But here's the thing about that one is that starts on the 3 and goes to the 5. So it's still a perfect third. It's still a perfect third. And there's so many of those 3 to the 5 third intervals in music. They're everywhere. So that's an incredible example. Thank you, DJ New Spirit 7. Who are you? What is your name? Come and show your face. Singbynumbers.com/stage. Yeah, so you remind. And there's ways to figure out when it's the 3rd to the 5th versus the 1 to the 3rd. But let's just focus on locking these cheat codes in. If you leave here today with those cheat codes locked in, I'll feel like I added value. So there we were in Patrice Rushen's Forget-Me-Nots. We were on the bass line. We found the 1. Boom, 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 ba-dum, dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum. So, boom, ba-dum, boom. When we get to that, da, 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 there's like a thing that's like, hot and I'm home. Da, 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 da. You can kind of sit on it. You know what I mean? You get to that note. Now you know that's the 1. So now the question is this a major or a minor scale? If I sing a major scale from that 1, if this is our 1 and I'm singing a major scale, it would go ba 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 ba. If I sang a minor scale, it'd be ba 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 ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom, ba ba. So in the bass line, they're already playing for you. 1, 1, 3, 5, but that 3 is minor. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. That's major. That's a happier, brighter. Notice my eyebrows lift. Doth uplift my eyebrows for the major. But for the minor, bum, 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 bum. That's the bass line. So he or she, thank you very much. They just handed us that they handed us the 1 and they handed us that it's in minor right away. So now knowing that, now we have the scale in our mind, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sending you forget-me-nots. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5. And you get faster and faster as you do the exercises, right? Once you start practicing with the tapes, I'm always reminding you, as you're singing a 1, see a big 1 in your mind. 1, see it. 2, 3, 4. Just see the numbers. Block everything else out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're singing this scale in your heart and your body, and you're seeing in your mind the numbers. So then when you go 1 and 8, that's the same note, right? Same note, but an octave apart. And the 8 is the same as the 1, but an octave apart. Try to learn it by heart. So, sending you forget-me-nots. 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 5. The 3 is a little bit, it's minor, but we're not going to say 1, 1, 3 minor, 5, 5, 5. We just establish at the beginning, all right, I know I'm in a minor key. I know that means my 3 is diminished.
3 and 6.
And the 6, and sometimes the 7. That's the wild card. The 7 is that magic number that can be diminished or augmented in a minor scale, because there are several different forms to make that scale. But that's neither here nor there. If we're in a minor key, we're just going to assume 3, 6, and 7 are diminished unless otherwise advised. It's the simplest way. So my goal is to keep it simple. So I hope I'm moving really quickly today. These past few episodes, I've been going really, really slowly. And so if you wanted to go back and watch a couple of those, that's also available. That's just like a free resource. But today I was like, let me see how it feels for people. So right now, do you feel like this is too fast? Are you feeling like this is a good pace? Are you keeping up? Are you feeling a little lost? Are you like on it?
It's pretty good pace.
Yeah?
You want me to really say what I feel?
Yes.
Okay, so what I feel is like, first of all, it's really watching a master at work, right? I don't know when to interact because I don't know when to interact. That's another thing. That's why I do feel like intimidated. This is just me being honest, okay? Like I didn't want to lie to you. Okay, and no matter how long I've been singing or doing music, I don't know, it just made me feel like I was like, dang, I like watching and listening to you. Like I'm just like, I'm just listening. So I feel like I'm not interacting, and I don't know if I should be. That's also what I don't know. Like I don't know if I should.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be singing along when you're singing, or am I supposed to just be like listening? I don't know. So that's where I am.
I think
So-
you should have first of all, I'm never going to should on anybody, right? I'm not going to should on you. I think that
okay.
if you're inclined to listen, then probably you should listen. And if you're inclined to interact, then don't stifle your little heart, right? Like if your heart's like, oh, I want to say something, like say it. Like this is a really safe environment, and the whole point is like, can I offer you some value? I'm not out here to just show off. That doesn't do me any good, right? Sure, I've had success with numbers, but I've made it my mission to transform the lives of 10,000 singers in the next 10 years. So I really want to actually make an impact, and I love knowing that I'm occurring as intimidating because then I can maybe soften up, slow down a little, invite you in more. I'm noticing you're muting your mic quite a bit, Steph.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. Like I am, because I just want to like hear and soak up the information. And then like also like when you're a new student in someone's program, I never feel like whatever I've learned in something else that I like to take it into like my new school setting. So then it takes me that moment to kind of process, because I want to just hear you and like appreciate what you're offering, you know? And then kind of, it's like working in my brain. That's all. So if you see me just sitting here, it's because I'm trying to cross-reference, you know? I'm like, oh, that's what that means.
That's healthy. I think that's a healthy way to approach something if it's newer to you. That's great. But I hope that you did get some value. I hope you take those cheat codes and put them in your pocket. And I'm excited to have seen you and met you today, Stan. It's really nice to meet you.
Right, cool, yeah.
Yeah, and we're here every Wednesday. You know, I go live every Wednesday. And if you had questions throughout the week as you're analyzing songs and you're like, yo, I wonder if this is a 7. I think it's a 7. Let me go ask Honey. Come through. You know, bring your questions and we'll play with it. Yeah, just feel free at any time. And I'm going to be inviting you soon, because we're gonna open our doors to some master classes too that are not live streamed to the public, but that are pretty killer master class.
Okay,
So,
and the product is on your website?
yes, yeah. Well, when you sign up, you're going to download the book. The book is a free resource for you that you can look at and get started on the concepts, and then just look out for the email inviting you to the masterclass.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you taking your time out to share the information with us.
My absolute pleasure. Truly, truly.
It's been a pleasure to be on this side.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thanks for coming. Nice to meet you. What's up, Stop? Talk to me, baby.
I got one question, and I don't even know if I should ask you this here or not here. But one thing, right, is like, do you massage your throat?
I do warm-ups to massage my throat.
And that's your massages. So you're not like actually
I don't
doing this.
I personally have never physically like massaged like this, but I do a dog whimper.
First thing in the morning, or just?
You can do that to warm up and down. So at the beginning of the day, that's a great way to start. And then the end of the day, after, especially if you went out and you were laughing loudly with people or you're cackling in the streets, that's super helpful. After that, I would go into a long note, and then I would get into blurbs. Blurbs are you can do those on a long note, and then you can move into a scale. So sometimes I'll start, if I'm like really raspy, I'll just go up to 5 and back down to 1, sliding like an ambulance siren. Now, the thing to remember is when we are traveling to a note that sounds up, never go up to that note. always only go forward to that note. And then when you're working your way back downward to the 1, still forward. So you're always going forward. Constantly in this forward motion in your mind, energetically, it'll make all the difference, especially when you start getting into where your voice has a bridge and a break. Then you're going to get over the bridge without having to close the door, reopen on the other side. You want to keep your soft palate raised like you're yawning. So you get a hooty sound. That hooty sound is going to give you access through the door. Keep the gate open. Exactly. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Thought I was muted.
No, you're not. And that's great. This is great. That's
Great,
correct.
great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing
No,
that.
honey, thank you so very much.
My
Mama
absolute
Number, Sing by Numbers. I
Yes.
loved it. Thank you. I'm about to tap in more. Okay?
Great.
Like you thought I was tapped in before. I'm tapped in more. Okay?
Come to mama. So much love, guys. Peace, love,
Thank
hair
you.
grease,
Appreciate it.
grease. Thanks, y'all. Bye.
Bye bye.